Now, when it comes to aspects of a spade, we can understand cartomancy, okay? This is the art of fortune telling, okay, through the use of traditional playing cards, right? Unlike tarot cards, which are very used in mostly playing methods, to aspects of mapping different personalities. What we're going to understand here is Michael, Amanda, and Trevor, and why they're tied to the spade. Now, understanding Michael as a king, okay, and or god, but a king of spades nonetheless, we can understand with spades, there's a well-known title called the Ace of Spades, okay? Now, this is who I believe that they are kind of outlooking Trevor to be within the analogy, all right? Now, not only is an ace very skilled at what it does, all right? It means very, very good, depending on what it does. Now, when we think about Trevor, almost every bit of what he does outside of the intro mission, he pretty much succeeds in. When it comes to overthrowing the laws, he succeeds. When it comes to pulling off most of the heists when they have all odds against them, Trevor succeeds pretty much 100% of the time. Now, when understanding that he is an ace, we can understand that Ace of Spades actually has some relevancy here, okay? And it is traditionally the highest card of the deck of playing cards, okay? At least in the English-speaking countries. The actual value of the card varies from game to game, okay? Meaning, depending on which game you play, okay, changes the outlook and valuation and or quality to this card, all right? The meaning changes. And in legend and folklore, it is also known as the death card. Now, what do we know Trevor to be mostly associated with in this game? Death. From the very beginning, literally, the second you switch to Trevor, you are forced to kill a cop. The death card. I think what's even more interesting about this, and actually somewhat confirms my point, is the fact that there's only one liquor ace in the game, and it's owned by Mr. Trevor Phillips. A liquor ace. Also, a meth lab.
Now, I want you guys to understand something before I bring out my next video. We're going to do something, and I'm just going to show you very, very randomly exactly how deep this shit really is, because it's a lot deeper than you think. And I always say this shit, but I don't think people really know what the fuck I'm talking about. When I made my video about the Ace of Spades, a lot of people really did not believe me, and a lot of people actually took their time to send me messages saying, well, it's probably not that deep. Now, my thing is this. When have you ever known Rockstar to not be that deep? Okay? When I mentioned that Trevor would be the Ace of Spades, okay, I want you to understand, I got that shit from a movie, okay, that the game was telling me to look at. Now, if that was wrong, then the fucking art, okay, that Rockstar publishes themselves is wrong too. Because from the very first art picture of Trevor, he very subtly has a spade. A spade tattoo on his fucking forearm. Now I want you to understand, you guys. This is what I'm talking about when I say clues. Okay? Everything is for a reason, depending on how you look at it. Okay? They did not put that shit there for no reason and then give him a fucking place called the Liquor Ace, okay? I want you guys to subtly get what I'm talking about here, okay? Because, honestly, the next few videos that I show you guys, they're going to be dealing with the same amount of importance, okay, within the clues. So if you don't want to see the truth, then you will be ignoring the same thing that you ignored in my last video about the spade. So understand, the next two videos I bring out, not only will you have to see them in order, okay, but they will mean absolutely nothing if you don't. You need to understand that this is how we learned this and the importance of the character, okay? So, dealing with this process, understand that it works. If you still feel as though it doesn't, then I feel sorry for you. And honestly, good luck not finding anything, because you will be searching for things that are not necessarily tied to the game, but things that the game are tying to life. And I'm going to say it until I'm blue in the face.